Hello everyone. Today we're going to make a double crochet. In the past I've shown you the chain stitch, the single crochet, the half double crochet, and today we're going to do a double crochet. This is what your double crochet would look like. Okay? The yellow is your chain stitch that you start with. This is the front of what your double crochet would look like. And because it's back and forth, this is considered the back, only because on your first row that you do, you'll notice this is what your front would look like. Okay? And on the back row, or the back side, this is what it would look like. Now on this here, because you're working that way and turning and working this way and turn that way, you get both the back and the front. So you'll see. This is your front. This is your back. This is your front. This is your back. So you have an idea of what it looks like. Okay? Now let's start working that double crochet. Okay? Get your yarn. Make your loop however you feel like. You make that chain loop. Oops. Okay? Again, this is my idea of how I do mine. Everyone does this differently. So, my thumb's holding that thread right there. Okay? Push my needle in the back. And all I do is, with my needle there, I just make a full circle. Then I hook my yarn, and then I pull it through. Voila. There's my loop. I can make it loose. I can make it tight. Okay? All right. Loop is made. Now we're going to do the chain stitch like we did in one of the videos. Yarn over, pull through that loop. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's make 10 chain, and this is what your 10 chain would look like. See that? 10 chains. Okay, now 1 chain is going to be your turning chain for if you were making a single crochet. Remember when we did single crochet, it was 1 chain, turn, and first loop, pull in, pull out, single crochet. No yarn over, just push your needle in the loop, hook it, pull it out, and pull through the 2 loops on the hook. A single crochet was put the needle in, hook it, and pull it through. That was a single crochet with 1 chain. Okay? Now today we're going to make, okay, since I showed you that single crochet, let me show you a half double crochet while it's a nice refresher. So with the single crochet, we did 1 chain to turn. With the half double crochet, we're going to do 2 chains and turn. So when you do your 2 chain, this time you're going to do yarn over the needle. Skip 1, 2, the 3rd chain here, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on there. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That was a half double crochet. Again, yarn over, push through that loop there, hook your yarn, pull it through, 3 on there, yarn over, and pull through all 3. That was a half double crochet. Again, yarn over, push through, hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. That was your half double crochet. Okay? Now, we're going to take this apart again. And we had done 2. Okay? So when you're doing a single crochet, it's 1 chain to turn. When you're doing a half double crochet, it'll be 2 chains for your turning chain. And when you're doing a double crochet, which is what we're about to work on, because that's pretty much what this video should be about, it's going to be 3 chains. So the height of your double crochet is 3 chain high. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be the height. See those 3 chain? That's going to be the height of what the double crochet would be like. Okay, yarn over the needle. You're skipping 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th one, you're going to insert the hook. Yarn over needle, pull through that loop, and you have 3 loops on here. Okay, now with a half double crochet, you also will have 3 loops on there. But with a half double crochet, when you yarn over, you're going to pull through all 3 loops to make a half double crochet. When you're making a double crochet, yarn over, you're going to pull through 2 loops. And now you have 2 on the needle, on the hook. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through the next 2. And now you have your double crochet, which is the height of that 3 chain. See that? Your 3 chain and your should be the same height. Again, for double crochet, yarn over needle, insert right here in that little hook right there, in that little space right there. Push your needle through, hook your thread, pull it through. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over the needle, and pull through the next 2 loops. Double crochets made. Yarn over the needle, push it through the loop, hook your yarn, pull it through. Yarn over the needle, pull through 2 loops, 2 remaining on the hook, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loop. Double crochet. Yarn over the needle, push it through that loop, the next loop, right? Hook your yarn from the behind and pull it through. Yarn over the needle, pull through 2 loops with 2 remaining on there, yarn over the needle and pull through the next 2 loops, and that is your double crochet. Yarn over the needle, put it through the loop. Oops, seems like we missed one. Should be this one here. Okay, put it behind, hook that yarn back there, pull it through that loop. Okay, 3 loops on the needle. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2 more loops. And that is your double crochet. Again, yarn over the needle, push it through the loop there. Hook your yarn from the back and pull it through. Notice how my thumb is holding this here. So I have, when I yarn over and I go through, I have my thumb holding this tight, so it's easier for me to pull this through. Okay, now yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And not only I want you to pay attention to the stitch, but I want you to pay attention to how my fingers are helping me hold it steady where I can control it. Because you have to be able to control your needle, you have to be able to control your yarn that's coming through, and your actual work that you just did, you have to be able to hold it and control it. So everything works and stays in shape if you learn how to control everything. So take your time, practice, 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 and you will get there. Again, yarn over, thumb holding that down sturdy so I can push it through. Push it in there, give it a little push, a little help. See that? Hold it down, yarn, hook, pull that loop through. See how my thumb is holding that nice and tight? Pull it through. I have 2 on there. See this other thumb finger right here, my thumb? How it's holding that down from bothering me? This one's holding, that one's holding. Yarn over, this hand keeps moving. Yarn over. Thumb is moving up to help me hold. Pull through 2. See how the index is helping me pull? Pull through 2. Hold my work down again. Yarn over. Thumb is moving up to help me hold. and pull through my 2 loops. See? So I always have my fingers, my thumbs, my fingers, I always have them helping me hold my work done so I can get my stitch properly. Yarn over, push it through, hold it down, hook, pull, yarn over, pull through 2, thumb helps me hold, yarn over, pull through the next 2, thumb helps me hold, yarn over, push through, hook it, pull it through 2, and then the next 2. Now when you have to turn with a double crochet, it's the same idea, 3 chains for a double crochet. So you make 1, 2, 3, and you'll turn your work, yarn over. Now see how you don't have the V's before you have these spaces. See your spaces here? These are your spaces you're working in, okay? And if you notice, those are your spaces to the side, and look to the front, you see your V's. So when you push through that space, yarn over to push through, you're actually pushing through, let me get that out of your way. You're actually pushing through the V's. See both of them? The needle goes through both, not one, but the 2 of them. So if you can't recognize it this way, you can recognize it that way, okay? And you're gonna pull your thread through. It comes through both the loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through the next 2. Again, yarn over, there's your space. If you don't recognize your space there, then turn your work this way. You can see your V, okay? And you're gonna push through, get your V, hook, and pull through both those. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that is our double crochet. See that? So on this little swatch here that we had before, I'll show you again double crochets. This is a double crochet alone by itself. That's what the front looks like. See that? And this is what the back of your double crochet is gonna look like. Now when you're working in rows and you go back and forth, you will be able to see both the front and the back and the front and the back, so you get an idea what it looks like. So when you finish with your piece, you don't have to worry about front or back. Thank you.